Dandelion Studios. My name is Joey Helpish, and this is your morning. No, this is How to Song. This is the. I don't know what this is. I haven't been feeling very well. I didn't feel like hopping in the studio today. And I thought I would hop on here downstairs and just play. I am working on a thing that I might talk about. I'm going to kind of ease my way into it today. But one of the things I might be doing today is kind of playing with some concepts and ideas that I'll be messing with them during the Lonesome Chronicles, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. I'm just going to check on a few things and make sure the live stream is living. Good morning, Ella. How are you? How was your Thursday? Just checking on my things. Making sure it's stuff. Yeah. Did I fix the Facebook thing? Nope. Cool. All right. I'm going to try to do a totally different version of Gaslight today. I was only 7 when she came to me and said, don't let them bring it down, don't mess with your head. You see it's a cruel world, full of monsters, thieves and games. They'll turn down the gaslight to make you feel insane. They will try to tell you the feelings that you feel cannot possibly be something that is real. I know it can feel like you're lost before you start. You'll be fine if you love with a servant's heart. And don't let the bastards drag you down. And don't let the bastards drag you down. Don't you go and forget what it means to follow love. It's always the answer when push it comes to shove. And it's gonna be fine isn't always what is true. But don't grow weary in the well-doing you do. And don't let the bastards drag you down. Don't let the bastards drag you down. See, I was only 7 when she came to me and said, don't let them bring you down, oh, mess with your head. 'Cause you see it's a cruel world, full of monsters, thieves and games. And they turn down the gaslight just to make you feel insane. Boom. I think I'm going to play a couple of songs from my album Dandelion Eyes, which we're listening to tomorrow during the Ask Me Anything on Fridays. Yeah, let's go for it. Also, these songs are going to make their way into Lonesome Chronicles, which is the thing that I'm going to talk about in a little bit. Just waiting for some buddies to come on in. Good morning. I remember being told, don't waste time growing old, just stay young, dandelion eyes. You see the meek will inherit, while the sensitive rule. So just stay young, dandelion eyes, and just play your heartstrings, play 'em loud, or just play your heartstrings, play 'em loud, just play your heartstrings, play 'em loud. I know this life can be confusing, mixed up misery, so stay young, dandelion eyes. Everyone will eventually forget everyone, so stay young, dandelion eyes, and just play your heartstrings, play 'em loud. Play 'em loud. We'll just play your heartstrings. You gotta play 'em loud. We'll just play your heartstrings. You gotta play 'em loud. I remember being told, don't waste time going north, just stay young, dandelion eyes. You see the meek will inherit, while the sensitive rules, so stay young, dandelion eyes. Ella says, I know it's not the Ask Me Anything, but I have a question. Why do you always film in black and white? There's like so many reasons. So many reasons. Don't try it. Should I sing it to you in a song? Okay. Try to sing the answer. Well, overstimulation in my life has been quite a fight. That's just one of many reasons I gravitate towards black and white. Another one is that I really like high contrast. And when I do work in color, it's still rather high contrast. Another reason is that I've done art all my life. and it was always cheaper in black and white. I suppose over time it became more pleasing to my eyes. 'Cause I was never one to wanna buy all the fancy colored markers and paints. When I can spend the same amount of money to get a whole bunch of Sharpies and paper so I can make more art. So that's one of the reasons that I like black and white. Since I was a kid. Okay. But around the age of 30, I embraced this part of me. And I used to only wear black and white clothing. And I really like zebra print things. And that came because of a really terrible breakup. And at the end of the breakup, my ex-girlfriend said, I'm improvising the whole song. My ex-girlfriend said, I can't live with somebody who only sees things in black and white. That's right. She told an autistic person. I can't be with somebody who only sees in black and white. So I embraced it like a lot. But there's another reason that I have totally embraced filming in black and white. I don't like to film myself. I don't like to look at myself either. And I found it's very distracting and overstimulating. So if I want to build myself a career out of videoly relating, it's gotta be without color. I can't really explain the science of it, but for some reason, when I'm in black and white, I'm a lot more comfortable. And I can really be myself. But when I'm filming in color, I'm extremely self-conscious. And sometimes the selective mutism comes in. Good morning, Gray, I'm just answering a question. To Ella Grace, the dangerous woman. She said, how come you always film in black and white? But there's a last reason, which is continuity. And again, with the cheapness. Now, when I say that I'm cheap, I don't just mean financially. I mean, I try to conserve resources and time. And in video production, just production in general, if it's visual, you save yourself a lot of resources and time when everything is in black and white. If you look at my website, it was very easy to design because the whole thing looks magic. And I got there because I only did black and white. If I had done color on my website and I wanted my head to pop up out of nowhere, it would have required a green screen. Instead, I just got a black sheet behind me upstairs, and I can simulate the feeling of a green screen and me and my computer screen floating in air like they just don't care if I use a black background and my skin is in black and white. It just works much better. It is easier to get lots of things done. What's interesting here is that I started talking about when I was a kid and I just drew everything in black and white because it was cheaper and I was poor as fuck. And if somebody came up on their luck and they were like, hey Joey, I'll either pay you to do this job, or I'll just give you some art supplies, or money to get the art supplies. I would always just go get Sharpies and paper and Sharpies and paper, because it was cheaper just to get black ink and white paper. Also, color is very overstimulating, and how I'm ending this musical rant on how I just can't waste my time doing color, cause it requires more editing. So there's your really long run-on answer to your question. There you go. Yeah, so I mean, there's, in case that was really distracting, the big reasons why I like black and white is, first of all, just like high contrast. It's really pleasing to me. When I was younger, I did nothing but black and white doodles because it was cheaper, so I could make more. I also like used to cut up things and like make little drawings and things using a copier, and it was just cheaper to use black ink, and it was just cheaper. And then the same thing here with video, it's just cheaper as in time and resources to do everything in black and white. And then it's just become kind of who I am, and it's very easy to have this fluidity, this crossover from different platforms if I'm the black and white guy. And also there's this concept in marketing called the purple cow. I'm the black and white cow in a world of colors. The purple cow is something that is remarkable, worthy of remark, that stands out. And so, yeah, there you go. There's your answer. Good morning, Alyssa. Good morning, Gray. Yeah, I suppose if you have a question, I can sing you the answer. But I'm feeling under the weather, so I didn't. Well, first of all, I didn't make it yesterday because I was very. In the spring, I have really bad arthritis flare-ups, and then, so I didn't even like make it upstairs, and then I just figured we'd do something random, but also gives me a chance to like play through some of these songs and themes that I want to play through, because Monday I'm going to start working on Dusty's album. I'm going to start working on Dusty's album, and we'll work on that for like probably a week. At some point, okay, yeah. So I've been talking about making a foot hop album. I'm not making a foot hop album. I'm making a foot hop single that's approximately 15 to 20 minutes. At some point the next week, I'll pop on here during a not regularly scheduled program and start working on that 15-minute song. There's a few reasons why I decided to do that. One, I just like trying to do a whole album is too much. Two, I'm about to switch what I do in the mornings and kind of what I do songally to 15 to 20 minute song things. So I thought it would be doing the other shoe is going to be the name of the track. Doing that, and then for the next year, or at least the rest of this year, I am going to not be making albums. I am just going to be putting out singles, but those singles will be 15 to 20 minutes long. They will be mostly music, but they will also have sound effects. They will, and I don't know where they're going to go. All I know is that I have been writing and working around this character Lonesome for 20 years now. And I've been talking, and a lot of the songs that I've written are about Lonesome or from his perspective or its perspective. Yeah, so I did 3 albums with the Family Jewels that were like kind of a story within the story of Lonesome. And I've talked about making the Lonesome Chronicles for years. I'm just going to start doing it. I don't know what it's going to be. I just know it's going to be audio only, and I'm not going to worry too much about what it is or what it will be in the future, because it's only audio only now. Maybe later we'll add visuals. Maybe like chapter 1 through 10 will be, audio, and chapter 11 will be a comic book. I don't know what is going to happen, but I just know I'm going to start. So, and I think the timing is good because I've been talking about my autism a lot, and Lonesome is absolutely the story of an autistic creature. I started like a couple years ago switching the pronoun to it because I just wanted to play with with that concept and using the word it to refer to a person without it being offensive. Right? So it's just a made up character. I can do whatever I want because we'll see hopefully in the opening when we start working on it. There's a little song called "What Is It," and then by the end of the chapter, it is lonesome. So that's the thing. I'm not sure how much of the mythology I'm gonna do right away, but essentially, Lonesome has 13 hearts and breaks them constantly, and prefers to be alone, is a bit of an unreluctant hero. And part of the overall story includes time travel, because I'm a nerd, and this relationship with this other character, Lovely. I have a 3 kind of act thing called Lonesome and Lovely, which is all about him meeting the love of his life and how weird things happen. Okay, so did it do a song about you starting YouTube? I started YouTube because it's honestly the most perfect platform, and I kind of stopped doing Facebook Live, and I started doing Facebook Live instead of YouTube because I only had mobile devices, and YouTube doesn't let you do mobile devices. And as soon as I got this new MacBook, I was like, okay, it's time to go to YouTube. I started doing Restream, and Facebook just kind of failed me, and Facebook always mutes my videos because I play my own music, and they're like, you're infringing copyright, and I'm like, it's my own music, and they're like, we don't care. So now I'm exclusively on YouTube, and I like it very much. Well, I'm exclusively on YouTube. I won't be using any of the other things, because honestly, I tried to do Restream to all these different platforms and try to be on every platform every day, and I was like, this is extremely exhausting. So Gary Vee can suck it for this one. So I'm mostly just going to be on YouTube. I'm probably going to make my way back to TikTok and Instagram, but in different ways. I'm taking a break from both right now, just to focus on being a YouTuber and figure out what that means for me. Especially as I start to do more talky content. A lot more of that's coming, a lot more this month about autism, and some about being a creative and stuff. Good morning, Dusty Bubbles. Do. It hasn't affected me really at all. Also, it kind of won't, because I'm not going to play the YouTube game ever. I think and what I mean by the YouTube game is like chasing, like making content so that it goes viral, so that you make more money. I don't even know that I'm gonna monetize. I might play around with the idea. But I hate everything about ads, so I don't know. But I will monetize, in my own way. My goal here, I guess you could say, when it comes to the money part, is just using YouTube as like essentially advertisement, but not in an advertisement way. I don't want to. Most of that stuff is gross to me. I just want to be like, here I am, I'm a person, I do things, and I help people do things. And if you're a person who does things and you need some help, holler at me. I'm incredibly affordable, and I can coach you, and we could do some things, or could teach you things. That's really what I want to. That's what I enjoy doing. Um, no, I don't make money on YouTube, and I don't know that I ever would directly. That's not what it's about for me. And probably, in theory, if this thing scales up well and more queerdos and weirdos come to me, and we, build a big audience or whatever, I would probably make more money getting those people to like do workshops and song therapy than I ever would. And I also just know that playing the YouTube game is a recipe for disaster for my particular flavor of autism. I'm not going to do that to myself. So yeah, so no, I don't make money off YouTube. What YouTube is for me is just a lot more effective and cheaper, not only in money, but in time and resources, than trying to play the advertising game. So I'm a music teacher and a creative coach, and I also do custom work for people. And the more I'm just me, the more people come to me and do things. Speaking of which, you go on the website. I'm doing free stuff right now. Always in April, I try to do a bunch of free stuff. I'm doing free song therapy and free workshops. You can book one for this Sunday on my page right now on joeyhelpish.com. Go do that. Yes, I'm a teacher. Go check out, if you haven't yet, please check out joeyhelpish.com. It's just a black void. It's all black and white, and you can, and there's almost no text. It's just my face explain on every single page of my website, explaining what the thing is about. Because I'm trying to not write anything like ever. I'm working on it. It's getting there. Dusty's about to get a whole bunch of audio messages instead of texts. You know what? This is the only time. I wonder if I can do it live. So speaking of stuff and things, let's see. Can I change this stuff live? Ugh. Okay, so there you go. There's some color. There's some more paintings. These are Kirsten's. And then, yeah, there's more over there and stuff. But Kirsten makes art. And it's awesome art. Okay, so let's go back to that. Okay, sorry. I ruined the whole mood. Na, 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 na. Which website? Watch this. Let's see if I can do it in the chat. Do, 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 do. Did that work? There we go. I'm blind to the color. Let's do a song, shall we? Still one of the first songs I wrote from the perspective of Lonesome. Morning comes. No. Morning comes. Starting to feel sober. Images of lovely dancing in my mind. Wondering before it begins, is it over? I don't know, but I'm feeling left behind. Someday somebody gonna come along, break my heart. Will I just sit down? Will I play the part of the simple, idiotic fool. I guess for now I'll just play it cool. I'll just play it cool. I'll just play it cool. Da-da-day, da-da-day, yeah. Morning comes, starting to feel sober. Images, lovely dancing in my mind. Wondering, before it begins, is it over? I don't know, but I'm feeling left behind. Someday somebody gonna come along and break my heart. Well, just sit down while I play the part of the simple, idiotic fool. I guess for now I'll just play it cool. Well, I'll just play it cool. Yeah, I just play it cool. Someday somebody gonna come along, break my heart. Will I just sit down? Will I play the part of the simple, idiotic fool? I guess for now I'll just play it cool. I'll just play it cool. I'll just play it cool. Good morning, Doc. We are just chilling. So here's what's funny is Fridays we do the Ask Me Anything. Sundays we do the Sunday Strum. Apparently today is just a combination of both. So if you have something to ask me, I'll try to answer it in a song. And I'm just chilling and I'm kind of talking about lots of things. But Lonesome Song Chronicles is what's on my mind, which is we start I guess in 2 weeks. And I'm going to stop making albums for a while. And I'm only going to be putting out singles, but all of those singles will be roughly 15 to 20 minutes. And they're going to use sound effects and songs. It's going to be a thing. I don't know. The story of a character named Lonesome. Okay, so mostly because so many of the songs I've written, I wrote like centered around this character, which is just, a version of me that I can call it. to play a song, which is also Lonesome Song. A lot of these songs will end up, doing that throughout the Lonesome Chronicles. This is definitely one of them. They say nothing lasts forever. It ain't simple, you should run away. But I say you should stand your ground and prove them wrong anyway. Because the hard part is the best part. When you're telling a story about the dragon you slayed, well, the hard part is the best part. When you're telling a story about the dragon you slayed. And oh, and once the rain came crashing down upon you, and you tried so hard to keep it back. Now you're just swimming. Now you're just swimming. You better keep your head up. Keep your head up. Keep your head up, or you will drown. You better keep your head up. Keep your head up. Keep your head up, or you will drown. But they say if you love something enough, then you should learn to let it go. But I say you should wait. You should nurture it. Okay, I'm starting over. They say if you love something enough, then you should learn to let it go. But I say you should nurture it and give it stable ground to grow. Because the hard part is the best part. When you're telling a story about the dragon you slayed. And the hard part is the best part. When you're telling a story about the dragon you slayed. And oh, and once where the rain came crashing down upon you, and you tried so hard to keep it back, but now you just swimming. Now you just swimming. You better keep your head up. Keep your head up. Keep your head up, or you will drown. You better keep your head up. Keep your head up. Keep your head up, or you will drown. Bam, malicious. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna listen to that whole album tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. It's a cool album. Cool songs. All translations of stuff my grandma used to tell me. Let's do another Lonesome Song. Don't mind me, I'm just walking through clouds and chasing time away. I love you, baby, and your sunshine smile, but you know I cannot stay. But don't hold me down. Don't hold me down. My love's true like the world's spinning round, but don't hold me down. My love is true like the world's spinning round, but don't hold me down. When I'm around, you know I love you just right, from the morning till night. But when it's time in the blink of an eye, I kiss your lips and say goodbye. I got a great big world to go see, and new songs to sing. And if you're patient and you wait for me, well, you can wear my ring. But don't hold me down. Don't hold me down. Love's true like the world spinning round, but don't hold me down. My love's true like the world spinning round, but don't hold me down. Okay, if you got any questions, speak now, forever shut the hell up. Or comments. Or stories about your dog. Or cat. Or iguana. Actually, this is funny. It's a good time to mention that you can donate to my scholarship fund for people who can't afford song therapy and music lessons. In the description, I even wrote a song about needing your money. Hey, something's gotta change. We need a little change. You got any spare change? Hey, something's gotta change. We need a little change. You got any spare change? Here we go, another show again. On stage, me and my best friends. Hey man, can you get more vocals in the monitor? Ain't much of a crowd on a Tuesday night. Off in the distance, I hear a bar fight, and I close my eyes and pretend we're at a sold-out stadium. The band starts to play, the people start to dance. We sing songs about hate, songs about romance, sing songs that'll make them holler. Through butt, sweat, and tears, shitty sound and cheap beers, we played for hours like we had no fears. Man, it was the best show. We made $20 singing, hey, something's gotta change. little change. Got any spare change? Hey, something's gotta change. Need a little change. Got any spare change? Nickel dime quarter, got a nickel dime quarter, got a penny in your pocket, penny in your pocket. Hey, you got any spare change? Nickel dime quarter, got a nickel dime quarter, got a penny in your pocket, penny in your pocket. Hey, you got a 50-cent piece. Hey, something's gotta change. We need a little change. You got any spare change? I said, hey, something's gotta change. You got any spare change? Need a little spare change. I do love that song. Probably more than I should. Forgot I was live streaming for a minute. Okay, only a hamster. My tarantula died. That's a bummer, but what's your hamster's name? I used to have a hamster. I like the smell. Got me some catnip toys for the first time. My girl thinks they're heaven sent. My boy thinks it's from the devil. Devil toys. New song there. We got them devil good. Right key. We got them devil toys. We got them devil toys. Oh wait, hold on here. We got them new things for all the girls and all the boys. We got them new things. We call them devil toys. Devil toys. Oh, devil toys. Oh, devil toys. Okay. If I start working again, I'll spare no pressure ever at all whatsoever. And I just thank you for hanging out and being cool. Also, you should do a free workshop. All of you, go to my website, joeyhelpish.com, and click on the book a free workshop, or you can click on the workshop, songwriting workshop button, and my face will pop up and be like, this is what we do. And then there'll be a button to book it for free, and also song therapy for free till the end of the month. So hurry up, or I'll fight you. I played some Uncle Nancy songs. Now I'm feeling all rowdy. The last tour we did was the Dancer Will Fight You tour. And that title came because like there used to be a thing on stage where people didn't dance. I put my microphone down and just screamed at the top of my lungs and threatened people's lives. If they didn't dance, which is really fun. And only some people were horrified at this giant dude on stage threatening their life. And also my super yelly voice is very scary. And I don't use it very much. I usually, if I have to use the screaming at the top of my lungs, I will outscream anybody, first of all. But it's usually to get people out of my house or to scare the shit out of homophobic alpha males. That's an activity I enjoy a lot, looking at their face when I turn into a grizzly bear. Okay, ranting. Um, yeah, song therapy. It's dope. It's just where, so it's where I get you to rant about something, and we can do it over Zoom, audio or video, or just text is fine too. And I get you to rant about something, and I translate your thoughts and feelings into a song, and it's the coolest thing I do, probably. Um, okay, I gotta get going. Thank you guys for hanging out. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific, we're gonna do an Ask Me Anything, and I'm gonna try to actually promote it this week, and then we're gonna listen to Dandelion Eyes, and maybe I will try to convince Kirsten to at least hop on audio. Good morning, Jade. Or good middle of the night for you. All right, so I'm gonna pop off here, and so again tomorrow we're gonna listen to the album that kind of started everything I do and started my relationship with Kirsten, oddly. And so 7 p.m. Oh, you must be in the UK. I was business for being asleep. Well, that's because it's what a hard choice it was, but it ended up being better for me. But that means that I don't get to see Jade very much because we're basically the middle of the night for Australia. But Jade is hardcore and amazing and a badass, and she is the only Australian that does occasionally pop in because, Pete's not cool enough to be up at, what is it, 3 a.m. or whatever. Cool. So in the evening for y'all tomorrow, we'll listen to definitely Kirsten's favorite album. I'll try to at least get her in the chat, if not, maybe on some audio. So yeah, I hope you have a badass day, and I love you. Pieces. See you tomorrow morning at 3 a.m. Or no, it'd be 2 a.m. for Jade.